AP damage alongside of this comp. Of course, you know, we've seen Lulu in the top lane. It could go mid. I don't think it will, but still a possibility, as it does get swapped to what we are expecting here.
If you don't win early game as Hanwha Live, good luck. Fairly slow early game. I think that at some point Hanwha Live need to try and make some moves. You see the bot lane engage.
Yeah, coming on in is Johan as well. Beryl looks to be in a really precarious spot. That's going to be first blood, as we didn't see the beginning of that, but you can imagine how that kind of engagement. Not really going to have kill pressure there, of course. Johan picks up the Drake. This is on Vision. DAMWON Kia know this is happening. The fact that, you know, there's only the one kill, as actually they're trying to get on in here, but Johan is down on the bottom side again. That's a lot of damage going the way of Beryl, but he just uses that gray health to survive. And now Johan in an awkward spot is going to be forced to use that Ragnarok, but he's taking a lot of damage. Not even going to have to use the Ghost, though, so he gets out of there.
You lane swap as Hanwha Live. Yeah, that is very surprising to me.
Until that Infernal Drake does spawn.
That's all you really need to do here as DAMWON Kia.
Oh,
that was nice. I don't think it would have killed them, but it would have interrupted the back. And it just buys you more time as DAMWON Kia, right? Shelly getting a little distracted there. Needs to make sure she actually goes for the tower. And will in the very end. Not the optimal people. We're also getting to the point where Morgan doesn't actually win anymore, I say, as Khan jumps in.
This is what's happening. Eventually you have that all-in pressure, but now Chovy looking to make a play. Gonna get on top of Khan here. There's the root. Do we have the follow-up? Nice dodge by Khan, but he has no way to get out of this one with no flash, no heralds that Hanwha Life will be able to pick up. And it doesn't look like DAMWON wanted to challenge that objective at all. So we're gonna get that. Deft is also getting some nice pressure up on the top side. So just kind of trading towers, but also Hanwha Life to pick up that Rift Herald.
Teleport in here, because just trading a turret for soul point, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, he's going to teleport now. He is in mini Gnar farm, as you mentioned, and the Drake has already spawned. We'll see what they can do in terms of challenging here. It is going to be a straight up 5-on-5. Take a look at the poke damage. Again, it's just pretty insane. Vsta will be looking for the hard engage. He does get 3 of them, and there's the wild growth, but so much damage already is going back the way from DAMWON Kia. Now Deft is isolated on the top side, going to take a bunch of damage, but now with Vsta down, Chovy tries to get in there and just gets destroyed by 5 members of DAMWON Kia. Nobody on the side of Hanwha Life supports him, and that's going to be the one fight and the Drake to the side of DAMWON.
And the cohesion just isn't there for Hanwha Life, because that's an attempt at a hero play by Chovy, jumping in, blowing up Ghost. Sure, that can work, but they need to do it at the same time. We saw Jeff jump in on his own, force the flash away. We see Chovy hard engage. Now the flash is also gone on Rel. And yes, Rel's initiation with flash is absolutely bonkers, but without the flash, it loses a lot of its viability unless you can set up a hex flash play. And that means that any subsequent fight is a lot harder. You didn't get the soul point. And now for Hanwha Life, there is still a considerable, we lose a reliable damage source. And as a whole, this is the problem that we were kind of fearing, that it would be Chovy just on.
There's not enough time for him to recall, teleport in, and for them to position for a fight. So this is just another Mountain Drake being given over to DAMWON Kia.
And more so than any other team, DAMWON Kia.
Both these teams know the Baron damage from Hanwha Life is insane. Take a look at how fast this is going down. With the two of them just shelling into this one, but already Johan getting pretty low. Some poke damage coming on out. Vsta is looking for the flank, but take a look at the Olaf. He is just dead. He just gets sniped. See you later. And the Baron didn't even leash. So DAMWON just skate on in, take away your jungler, snatch away the Baron like candy from a baby, and now they're corralling you up on the top side. The flash comes in from Canyon. He's pretty tanky with those 2 Mountain Drakes, eh? And now we're just trying to see the rest of Hanwha Life try to run away. And 3 of them will get away, but the Baron and 2 kills to DAMWON. It could just be lights out.
And then the chase down comes through. And as Hanwha Life, maybe if Vista's there early, you can get something going, but none of it looks good.
We have the Mountain Drake started up here by Hanwha Life. This might be the next step in terms of desperation, but that is a very nice engage. They're trying to get on top of Ghost, but he will live, and Vsta will be the first one to go down. Khan is going to totally whiff, but it does not matter, as everything on the side of Hanwha is just separated and torn. Deft is alone on the left side here. ShowMaker is going to throw him the thumbs up. As Deft now is just sad. Might get soloed by Beryl. Gets a lick real quick. And they even get the kill onto Morgan. That's going to be the ace. DAMWON Kia take another Drake.
Kenyon has CS numbers to care about, okay? He's not letting those buffs live, and DAMWON Kia responds so well. Hanwha Live, I was talking about crazy realm warp plays. Realm warping your rel in the back of the enemy team, that's the kind of play you gotta look for. Unfortunately, Beryl is just standing there right next to Ghost. Devours him, eats him up, keeps him safe in his belly. The fight is won, and DAMWON Kia, as textbook as it gets, Valdes.
Pretty much incredibly smart play. They knew what they had to do here. Pretty much zero mistakes. Ghost might die. No, he won't. Of course he won't. He's got Tom Kench there. And even Vsta's going to go down. They're farming kills, and it's in the playoffs. They just don't care. Look at them. They're like, yeah, let's get into that fountain now. Maybe we can up our playoff KDA. We got to look real cool after this one. That's another kill going to Ghost as he hits legendary 8-0. in the game. And that was not a close one, Chronic. First, Braum is following it up. We see it here once again.
And now that the dust has settled, I'd say I'd favor DAMWON Kia's comp, because trying to play, again, a short-range comp with the exception of Deft into DAMWON...
Multiple scenarios.
It's insane.
You know, regular season games, playoff games, big moments, regular moments. Canyon is going to be spotted here, but can the Gragas get away is the question. The smoke screen is going to come in. The body slam is not going to get him any range here as Morgan will flash away, but Canyon is a couple of autos away. There's going to be the flash on in, and Cobb does get the first blood, but the follow-up kill will go the way of Arthur, and now Canyon's going for a run through the enemy jungle here, as at least ShowMaker has some good prio. That's the only thing really saving Canyon for sure, although Arthur is also making his way down. We might just see him execute himself on the turret, as that will be the play.
He'll be able to get away, but teleport.
Oh, the flash on in, and oh man, that's going to be Chovy picking up a huge kill on a ShowMaker. Khan was teleporting in trying to save him, but that did not work this time around.
What? I don't even...
First time?
The thing is that even though the DAMWON Kia comp is insane, you can actually fight late game with this Hanwha life comp. You do have a hyper carry in the form of Deft. Chovy is finding openings and kills as a possible fight around Rift Herald here.
Canyon is going to get jumped on, and he gets a lot of healing, but that is just way too much out of Chovy and Arthur. I think Canyon not taking scale as much as possible with the team fighting death ball comp, as you mentioned. Still going up against a Jinx, and now Beryl is caught. Magnet Storm is going to get down as he tries to ult to survive, and you know what? He actually will. That's a lot of damage now coming out from Canyon, but again, Chovy is there. At least Canyon is going to be able to flash away from that one, but Chovy just seems to be everywhere. DAMWON cannot avoid.
It looks amazing. Kingslayer provides so much value, but it's also easy to get over enthusiastic. Ghost gets away from the turret here.
Arthur is flashing in. The exhaust is going to be used, but there is seemingly no escape, and even Ghost is going to try to flash away.
This game, which is Deft, I guess Chovy's also in the game. There's not just one person you don't want to get fed. Let's be honest. But Deft Jinx getting fed is also real bad. And Hanwha Live, more so than I expected after their first game.
That Braum ultimate. And DAMWON are actually considering fighting this one. As, okay, everything is going to miss Beryl at least, so Everfrost now down for about 5 seconds. The cooldown pretty insane, especially on 11-6. And here comes the teleport, but the engage is good from Vsta. Beryl in the front line trying to keep everybody alive, but Canyon now going to be isolated, but they can't kill him. They cannot kill Canyon, and Chovy is not doing enough damage. Khan is tanking everything from this Silas. At this point in time, that's going to be 2 kills going the way of DAMWON, and that's why you say...
Second Rift Herald, the blades are gone. You don't really care about this, but DAMWON Kia sense an opportunity. This extended fight, though.
Ooh, Chovy's thinking about it, but again, Khan is just so tanky that you got to be careful. This is still 3v5, 3v4, I suppose, before Canyon gets here. They're going to get the kill onto the Scion. And it actually does end up working out, I suppose, here for Hanwha Live. Chovy underneath himself, so he didn't see the small choppers there. Scion's like about 20 times the size. of the Chompers. Can't really blame him. You got a lot of teleport wards here, and one will be utilized as Vsta is looking for it. The knockup will be flashed. The Encore gets Ghost here, and he will be immediately blown up as now they're trying to get on top of Beryl. It will not be able to, but that is a nice...
Two Drakes, picking up a Drake that's always useful in the form of the Ocean Drake is... it's looking promising, and it will be a Cloud Soul.
You know, Scion Seraphine obviously utilizes it in its insane fashion, but also Hanwha Life can, so they would be fighting over those fiercely. But instead, the Cloud, you know...
Doesn't know.
ShowMaker, yeah, and here we go. The cask does come in, and Chovy is already up here on the top side. Everfrost is going to get the slow, and see you later. Chovy
has been impeccable. It's Morgan that actually sets up that play there by sneaking into vision and making sure that Chovy can pick up the kill, right? And now with that as well, and then maybe in game 3 try something, as Khan finds a flank here.
Flank would be pretty interesting. They're gonna find Vsta, but that's not exactly the guy you were looking for. Has a lot of damage though on a Chovy in the front line, but here comes Arthur trying to create some space. Chovy is gonna get dived on by Canyon, but he's got another stopwatch, and there's the Encore, and the blow up from the graves takes down that Silas and takes away the shutdown. As DAMWON Kia do it again, they find an opportunity, and now they have their eyes set on the Baron.
And the words haven't left my mouth of DAMWON Kia find an out-of-nothing team fight to all of a sudden get complete control of the Baron pit. Alpha isn't there. They can't actually contest this.
No, I mean, they can't do anything. Deft is just attacking the mid lane turret. That's all he can do. I mean, and Baron will go the way of DAMWON, at least to get the turret, I suppose.
The one angle is if Deft has ultimate, and you go for it, and the uncapped Jinx finds the steal somehow, but now they're going in here.
This is... it's not what you're looking for. It almost looks like they're trying to bait, almost trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here. And the Ezreal, that's all he's got to do.
And here we see the problem of trying to kind of poke and out-trade your way slowly into Seraphine comps. It doesn't work, because she will sustain you up with Moonstaff. And there we go! Hit like that. That's it. Right, like that's Drake gone 100%. Deft.
Close. But again, he is so far up. This is a big problem. Here comes Canyon and Khan trying to get on top of this level 16 Silas. The flash comes out, but the damage is so huge from Canyon. Wasn't enough though. The Kingslayer, a lot of damage actually coming out now, but it's 4-on-1. This Beryl comes up, but now that Chovy is gone, yet again, DAMWON will look to make a play onto this Baron. Take a look at Deft. He's trying desperately to do some damage onto the Scion, and Khan is just laughing at him. Just way too tanky at this point in time. Has no rocket available this time either, and Beryl is just zoning everybody away. That's going to be the Baron now in the hands of DAMWON for the second time this game.
And the need to carry becomes too heavy to bear for Chovy as he gets picked off in the side lane. Way too far forward. Hanwha Life
trying to get on top of Beryl, but again, Chovy's not here. He has teleport.
No vision whatsoever. They will looking towards it.
They are
teleporting in.
There's no vision here. Khan is looking to engage by himself, and he is tanky enough to actually just walk at the enemy team and zone them all away. Vsta has a really nice angle on the top side, but Beryl and Khan in the front. The damage, though, not enough. That's going to be the smite going in, but now DAMWON Kia looking for the fight. Nice knockup from Chovy, but the damage is pretty huge. Vsta trying to get the engage on the ShowMaker, but he's incredibly safe, and so is Ghost. As Chovy now trying to go 1v4 here, but he is going to be taken out as well. And Khan is still alive after tanking 3 people's worth of damage and death damage for the entire fight. That is going to be a huge win in the team fight for DAMWON. Might even be the ace as they are trying to take down Morgan here, and they should be able to. But they will be looking for the push as well to at least take an inhibitor.
There's no team that team fights as well as DAMWON Kia within the LCK. You cannot give them this comp anymore. I thought Deft's Jinx would be. It's a 30-minute fight against a Jinx with 3 items. How do you get away with that?
All right, let's see this though. Arthur takes in a huge amount of damage. They're just desperately trying to end it. DAMWON could attack the Nexus, but they want the kills instead. Did they wait too long is the question. Chovy's up here. That's a really big encore as well, as now they're just going to hit the Nexus and DAMWON will take the game. Just playing with their food. This is a round 2 playoff match, and they've done this.
For Chovy, understandably. He's an insane player. Hanwha Life, I think, even if this becomes a 3-0, we're way better today than I expected. I think the cohesiveness isn't there. That's a stat that I didn't expect. That's not quite the amount of games that Deft had, not quite the win rate, but a similar respect has been paid to Ghost, his Senna, throughout the entirety.
Oh, what? What? How did he do that? He got it with the auto, and he outsmites Arthur. I guess
he throws the thumbs up.
And yes, as you mentioned, the feast is here, but Ghost and ShowMaker also around. The collapse is coming in. Deft is a little bit late, but so is Ghost. It's going to be 3-on-2, and I think with the feast, although if they have the eye and then the feast, they should be good. But the smite, no! It goes the way of Arthur! And that's going to be the cast now! We do have Beryl picking up the kill onto the Leona with his own feast. Wish he had that for the Rift Herald. That's a ton of damage now coming out from Deft, but that is a huge steal from the side of Hanwha Life.
Super big there, because this kind of tilts back the favor. They already had the gold lead, and now they'll be able to pick up 2 kills. Arthur getting fed yet again with a critical smite. That's payback right there. That's, you stole my dragon, I'll steal your Rift Herald. And it creates a scenario where possibly Hanwha Life can actually find some early game pressure here.
Do they have the no, they don't. Okay. I was a little bit scared. Herald here, and it looks like Arthur wants to drop it in the top lane.
I'm super impressed with Arthur. If they can pull up this dive and get first turbo, that's amazing for them.
Okay, well, we have the ultimate coming out here. That's a ton of damage on a Khan, but the Senna ultimate helps once again. Teleports come in, and Khan is still alive somehow. Arthur looking for the kill, and he is going to be able to pick it up. As with the Chaos Storm still in, but the Conquering Smite now doing a lot of damage here to Arthur as the sleep will come in, and the rest of the team finally comes over and helps out Arthur, who did get a lot of fun done, but he did not drop the Rift.
That is an unfortunate Rift Herald. There she goes.
Shelly's just wandering down the lane. Now again, of course, Arthur will come up here. Khan is getting very aggressive, trying to deny this. And he does do a nice amount of damage to Morgan, but he's got to be careful. We got another play on the mid lane, though, as the sleep will come in, but that should definitely be enough damage. And that will be the kill. On to Chovy. Here comes Vsta as Khan dies in the top lane. Vsta and Deft here looking to turn around this play, but Canyon will be able to survive. But so much damage being done up in the top side.
And then actually started up now, and with Beryl there, they should be fine. Canyon also there to secure it. And in the end, what we see here is Hanwha Life just piling on top of Khan, which you need to do with this gangplank. Because we've seen what can happen if you just leave him alone in lane and skills, because ShowMaker also has Smite, and then Beryl has 2 Smites in Feast and Smite, and then you Smite ShowMaker though.
Thankfully he had the W, but I don't think it's going to matter. This is 3v1, and ShowMaker will die. You always got to be looking for punish and take him out. And now take a look at the top lane. Khan is down 2 levels, and Arthur is coming up here again.
He's ready to punish. Khan again getting caught here. Arthur? Going the other way?
Khan? It's almost like P, after getting a lot of help, of course, but that is just going to be something you are milking for a lot if Khan keeps going in there.
It's also interesting that Khan has gone for the Divine Thunder build. Recently, we've seen a lot more of the Cedo. Is that, again, the entirety of Hanwha Life is playing well. It's not just the Chovy show. We see Morgan and Arthur having amazing games here.
Yeah, it's very true. And that's what you need. That's what DAMWON have, right? So, got to counter fire with fire. You can see that DAMWON this time around will play it quite respectfully. Just items you can afford. You just, if that means you're not getting boots, you got to squeeze out your 2-item spike, then you go ahead and do that. Oh boy, Everfrost lands, and this is what I was talking about. I summoned it. Beryl just beats down Chovy. And it's just like clockwork. Where have we seen this before? Game 1, Game 2, and now Game 3. And DAMWON Kia now with no Chovy. You can see they are posturing here onto this Drake. They don't have a feast, but they're still in a pretty good spot. Canyon has to be careful. That's a really nice cast, and they're not going to be able to kill Canyon somehow, some way. And Zoe in the backside is just going to kill the Ezreal. And now that's easily going to be this Drake going the way of DAMWON.
Did Deft die to Wolves? I thought he was fine. Valdes, teach me your powers. You summoned the exact moment you were talking about. It's literally an Everfrost into a...
From, I think, ShowMaker in some of these team fights, because the rest of the team alone might not be enough. Let's see some barrels, too. from Khan as they're slowly tipping away here. Beryl looking to zone them out as this dragon is getting closer and closer to the feast range. That's a perfect timing as now the CC comes in and they take down the Gragas, but immediately Cho'Gath goes down. But look at the follow-up damage that comes out. Deft is going to be totally zoned away. And now he doesn't have a true shot barrage either. No flash, no heal. The rest of Hanwha life is too low. And that's going to be another lost team fight. And the Mountain Soul going the way of DAMWON Kia 25 minutes into the game. And ShowMaker's not done. He's looking for more. There's the Everfrost. Do we have a follow-up? Can you get away from Canyon, who actually does have to be careful? Still a lot of damage left on the Rift, but DAMWON are not scared. They're still chasing them down.
And they can, right? The sustained damage that they have is insane. They have the healing from Ghost, keeping them alive. Vsta has dodged so many Sleepy Trouble Bubbles, but at one point it's gotta end right. And in the end, no more kills will be found by them. And it is still possible as Hanwha Life, but you need the slow fight. You need the kite back.
Oh? Nope. So LaFlare is now down. Morgan is actually being run down by an Udyr at the moment. He is going to Everfrost, being denied the body slam over the wall. It's a lot of damage coming in. Canyon gets a bit low, but here we go. The engage again, and Chovy gets caught in the front line as Beryl just makes mincemeat of the victor once again. And that's going to be Baron. You would have to...
It's Canyon able to just keep Morgan there for long enough. Body blocks his body slam over the wall. Khan comes as well. And then the sandwich comes in. The Baron gets started up.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Nope. You know, it was actually close, but you can't do... Elder is about to spawn, by the way, in 25 seconds. Can you do anything? That is the question that remains to be answered. Look at Chovy, he's desperate. He's trying to get damage onto the Cho'Gath here. No knock-up. As DAMWON, you see Khan, he is back in the game, level 16. And ShowMaker is just insane as well. He's hitting everything, and he's zoning everybody on the side of Hanwha Life away. As they are now trying to barrel down mid lane and then wrap around into the Elder pit. As, okay, you know, casually just going to take the damage there. Deft now has to flash away from that one. DAMWON Kia, they are not messing around here tonight. It's looking like a 3-0. We'll see what Deft can do. He's trying to get onto Ghost, but nope, he's going to be taken down. And at least they kill the Udyr, because if they didn't get anyone, that would have just been the saddest end to the series. Khan isn't even fighting in the fight.
It's a 4v5!
Yep, see ya Vsta. TP's coming in, and it actually will get off. But Khan says, you know what? I've had enough of this game. I died 3 times. And I'm just going to take you down now. Or will he? That's the question. Will he? Morgan's trying to get the kill.
He has quick blades.
Okay, well, everybody else is dead. And now they're just barreling down the bottom side here with the Baron. And, well, they're just going to go for the Elder Drake. Thought they had taken it because I just assumed they'd take everything. They're not going to end the game. They will take the safe play.
Ever.
You can't. I mean, your only option, really, is to kill them. You have to get kills. You have to catch someone. Maybe Ghost, you know, the soft underbelly of the team. Maybe it's Canyon. Maybe they've caught him. They get onto Canyon, but immediately the Ezreal just goes away, and Canyon is totally fine. He has the Mountain Soul. That's a very great follow-up engage here from Morgan, but unfortunately they don't have the damage to get through this gigantic Cho'Gath. See you later. There's the ace, and that is the 3-0 from DAMWON Kia over Hanwha Life Esports tonight.
This team is insane, and we say it again and again, and it feels like it gets boring sometimes, because what do? They're inevitable. They're too good. Beryl is a giant, and he's just... Oh my god, DAMWON Kia. It has been a long time since we have seen a team look this dominant within the LCK.
They're going for more. Deft dies again. That's like 4 times in a row. Yep, 0-4. That's how he'll end this series. Canyon nonchalant will take the headset off, and DAMWON Kia will reiterate in everybody's mind.